what's up, guys? Welcome back. Some Flash news today. Flash movie. It's actually going to be shown in full at CinemaCon, which is coming up April 24th through the 27th in Las Vegas. So this is an event kind of where, theater managers and media, journalists, things like that attend this event. And they kind of, studios bring sizzle reels, trailers to, they bring out celebrities and things to get Cineplex, and get theaters excited about what they're going to be bringing in the near future. It's not a fan event. It's not like it's unheard of for them to show for studios to show movies in full. Paramount did it with Top Gun Maverick last year, but it's not as common. It's usually like I said, a sizzle reel or trailers, sneak peeks, not the whole movie. And for The Flash, it's going to be like 6 weeks before the theatrical release. So that's pretty far in advance. And, of course, the people that are there it's a business. So it's a business event. It's not a fan event like Comic-Con. So, of course, they're not supposed to, reveal spoilers and things of that nature. But I do imagine that it still could possibly happen because things travel through the grapevine. And in the world of internet, I don't know that we're going to be able to completely avoid at least rumors of potential spoilers or things, information that comes from that screening. Of course, there are, test screenings that happen with just regular audiences, but this is a little bit different. So we'll see if if they're able to keep things under wraps from that screening. But some people are saying, in articles that this is, another sign of the studio's confidence in how much they love the movie. I don't doubt that they like it, because after the first trailer, it seems like it is going to be a good movie. And of course, James Gunn, kind of raved about it. But it's not like they're not going to do that. They're not going to do the opposite. Just because it was a product of the previous leadership, they're not going to, talk badly about the movie. They need it to make money. They need people to go see it. So, of course, they're going to hype it up as much as they can. And I feel like they're really going to push the Flash movie very hard as far as marketing. That kind of started with, having a Super Bowl ad in the first place and releasing a trailer that day. You could also think of it as, are they showing the whole movie at CinemaCon because they're nervous about reception, or they're nervous about how it's going to perform financially? I don't know. It could be a little bit of both. They probably do really like the movie, but they're probably also a little bit nervous because of how fans are reacting to this whole shakeup at DC. So it could be a little bit of both. Another movie that they're probably not super confident about, though, even though it's still far away, is Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom, because a recent test screening, there's been some pretty negative feedback coming out from that test screening. I don't know if you probably have seen, if you're on Twitter and social media. People are saying that people were walking out of the test screening, that it was being described as the worst DCEU movie ever, which is a pretty big departure from the first film. I know there's some people who, didn't really love the first one, but it was the first one to make $1 billion in this universe, only one really. And I thought it was pretty good. To go from that to the worst one, that's pretty significant. It's still James Wan, it's still Jason Momoa. Sometimes sequels are not as good as the first movies, and I get that. But, Black Manta's also going to be in this one as well. So, I wonder what was so bad about it that people have such, strong things to say, or that people could have possibly been walking out of the test screening. I saw that there's some people were saying, they really hope that DC fixes this soon, that there's very serious issues with the movie. So I don't know how they're feeling about, if this is true that they got that kind of feedback from it. I wonder how they're feeling about that movie. Yes, it's far away, but there's only so much you can change or do or fix before a movie is released, and especially these movies that are so visual effects and CGI heavy. I'm not saying that that's where the problems are. I'm just saying if they make changes to the movie, then, you know, they have to also do those things and like those post-production things for it to be like, say that if they're doing reshoots or if they do things like that, all of that is you know, the way the quality of the movie is affected if they try to make major changes. So I don't know, that was pretty interesting to see that kind of reaction from the test screening for that film. There was also an earnings call today for WBD, and there's an interesting comment from HBO Max chief Casey Bloys regarding James Gunn and DC content for HBO Max. He said, "As I talked to James and Peter about it, we're going to develop these things, and hopefully they're all great. If they're not, we'll have other options and we'll see." But what's most exciting is that they got a plan. Anything that James is excited about in terms of DC, I'm good with. I just want to make sure for Max, HBO Max, that they're the best shows that we can do. So, I don't know, I kind of found that comment a little interesting, that particularly the part where he said, hopefully they're all great. If they're not, we'll have other options and we'll see. So, I mean, I guess I kind of see where he's coming from. Like, they don't know exactly how all of these shows are going to turn out. Seems like he could be a little bit on the fence about how he feels about it, and he's, you know, but still trying to be positive. I don't know, I just found that comment kind of interesting. But just wanted to share a few of those updates today on the channel. So thank you guys for checking it out, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, see, you know, check out any other videos you might have missed, and we'll see you guys next time.